Hi everyone, welcome to my next video. This is supposed to be an how-to video, and I was asked to just focus a little bit more on doing the wound of my broken harlequin tutorial, and yeah, I will do that for you. I hope I can give you a closer look and a clue how to make such a wound. This will take you, with a little bit of practice, maybe 1.5 hours, I think, and yeah. I'm not a professional. This is just a freestyle look. It's random and you can do it whatever you like to do. The method is not the only method you can do. It works best for me, so I will show you how to do it. I'm not a professional, so you don't have to rely on what I say, but yeah, I think I can give you a little bit of advice, a little bit of tips for doing this look, and if you want to see how I got this look done, please stay tuned. And here I am. The first step I did was I took a white eyeliner and painted a guideline just to have an idea where I will go with my latex. And the next step I'm going to do is taking spirit gum and gonna block out my eyebrow. And at first you have to brush against the growing direction of your eyebrow just to touch all the area and all the hair you want to hide. And then I take a spoolie and comb the glue into the hair. Just to touch every single hair. Then you take a spatula, and with the spatula you go onto the area of the brow, the glued area, and make it a little bit tacky. And the more you touch it with the spatula, the more tacky it will get. And then you have to press very, very strong to glue the hair as flat as you can. And just to make sure you cover all your hair, get onto the flat brow and just brush another layer of spirit gum on it. Here I am again, my eyebrow is completely covered in spirit gum, and I'm going to cover the complete area I've drawn last with liquid latex, which I have here, and therefore I take a cosmetic sponge, not a brush. Don't use a brush for applying latex because it will be destroyed, and yeah, the cosmetic sponge is just for one-time use, so you can put it in the trash after. And I will also take a thin layer of tissue, which I ripped into pieces last, and apply it here just to get a thicker layer of an idea of skin later, but I will show you the purpose later. So I'm gonna apply the latex, and this will take around 5 minutes to dry each layer. I will do 6 layers, and if you don't like to play the waiting game, you can use a blow dryer for drying your latex, because this will be way faster. I think 1 layer of latex will take around 5 minutes to dry. So yeah, I'm gonna apply the latex now and see you then. The first layer of liquid latex is almost applied, and as you can see, I use a cosmetic sponge with a sharp angle because I can do more precise work. Don't hit your eye, don't get too close to your eye, because this will hurt very, very, very much, and yeah, it's kind of risky. So just touch the area at your eye, but not too close, please. And just to get you another tip, go a little bit across the line you've drawn because you want to have space to lift um, your latex off your skin later, but I will show you the purpose then. Here we are again. The latex area is completely set, as you can see, and the next very important step is to powder your latex up with translucent powder. You can also use a baby powder. It doesn't matter, and yeah, just go over the area completely and cover it with powder because liquid latex sticks to itself as well as gelatin. Okay, here we are. The next step I'm going to do is I try to kind of lift up the latex under my eye at this point to just create a crack which will go downwards. And as you can see, I already took my tweezers like this and just lifted it up. You have to be really careful with that. Please don't hit your eye. And I take nail scissors, sharp nail scissors. Don't cut your cheek with that, and just go this direction and just build my crack and just go under the latex layer and just powder it up too, because it will stick as well. Here I am again, and as you can see, I created the wound. I lifted up some edges, I cut it out, a few cracks, if you want to say it like this, and I lifted those edges out and just applied another liquid latex layer, a thin layer. And now I will going to take my cotton wool and create the flash, and you just go onto the latex area. I'm gonna apply again with the sponge again. You just go onto the latex area with the cotton wool. It's very sticky and a little bit messy, but it creates kind of a good structure for your flash. And you just go right onto the cotton wool again. It will soak the latex and just create randomly a little bit flash. Okay, here we are again. I created an idea of cotton wool, and you have to powder it up again because the latex will stick again and you don't want it to destroy the look. You can just riffle or curl the edges of the fake skin because it's just because you don't want it to be just straight, and more like this. And the next step I'm going to do now is creating my flesh with my 3 watercolors from Grimace, those ones. And I will start with the lightest color, which is this, because working from light to dark is way easier to just redefine the colors. And here I am again. The first layer of color is applied, the lightest color, of course, and as you can see, it's too bright. No wound would be this bright and red and shiny red. So I will do the next color, which is this one, more dark magenta, if you ask me. And yeah, I'm gonna apply this randomly onto the red to get it kind of more realistic. I will take this dark red, which is kind of the color which old blood have, and just go onto the wound again and create your flashy look further. And now I'm going to take watercolor in black and just create an idea of depth. Just kind of blend it right at the very edge under your fake skin, and I go right onto my fleshy base and apply the fake blood over there to get a realistic, glossy and bloody look. And this is it. So you can see the purpose of my watercolor made flash base is now obvious. I added the fake blood and the wound appears way more realistic and way more fresh, and the glossy look will stay now, and you have kind of an idea of a crack wound. And I gonna take my black watercolor again and will apply it right onto the edges of my fake skin, just to create kind of a more rotten look, to make them a little bit more obvious. Here we are again, and my so-called zombie base is set, and I used those colors for it. It's light gray, blue, white, purple and pink, and just mix them together and just apply them with a cosmetic sponge all over this area around my actual wound, just to get you an idea how you could get such a look done. And I think that's enough to just show you how I create a wound, or how I would create a wound. This is just a random method. You don't have to do it like this. You can also use another method. I think that works best for me. I tried earlier to just make the flesh out of gelatin, but gelatin melts very fast and sticks to itself again, and it was not possible to lift up the latex layer. So I decided to take the cotton wool for this. And the idea of zombie skin is obvious, and you can also take more gray color. You can take green a little bit, you can take yellow, just to get it more icky looking. A zombie look is totally random. You can use whatever you like for it. It depends just on your taste. You can make it more dirty, you can add more blood, you can create a more fleshy wound like this, whatever you like it. Ask me. So if you like my video, and if you like to leave a comment, feel free, subscribe, and see you next time.